I've always grown up in the building trade because my dad used to be a builder when I was quite young, so I was kind of always around, you could say, around building sites. Architecture's a very rewarding job. It has a lot of involvement with a lot of people. It's also an ever-changing job. There isn't a day where you'll ever get bored. It's constantly moving, and it also allows you to develop your creative skills and also have a sense of achievement, particularly when you're drawing a line. It gets built and there's a massive sense of achievement in that, and that for anyone should be something to be proud of. I've always had an appreciation of drawing and art. I used to sketch quite a lot at school, and that's kind of influenced me quite a lot in terms of where I wanted to go in terms of my career. When I was at school, I had a lot of enjoyment from art subjects, design and crafts, but I also enjoyed the science subjects and maths as well. To be creative is obviously one of the key aspirations, but there's not a day that goes by where you're not using some maths or science associated with that, so it's not just all art-based. Part of architecture is being able to communicate, and obviously that bodes well with things like socialising and working with people. If you look at the study process for being an architect, it can be quite intimidating. In full, it takes 7 years, but that's broken down into smaller elements. Usually universities just probably would look for a portfolio to see how creative you are. You might not necessarily be a subject in art, but they'd also be keen to look at things like your maths and your science skills, because obviously that reflects a lot into some of the technical aspects of the job. If you're straight out of uni fully qualified, your salary can vary depending on the size of the practice, from anything from the low end of the 20s up to the high end of the 20s. You get a good starting salary, and then obviously through experience your salary would increase with the roles and the amount of experience you gain. Every day varies. No day is, it's very rarely the same day twice. You could be on site one day, but then you could be back in the office designing a new building. So you can see you're at one end at the end of a project, and on the next day you're at the beginning of a new project. The most exciting part of a project is when the building is being constructed. That's when you actually see what you've actually put down on paper or in the design or in a model is actually being constructed, and there is just a great sense of achievement there for everyone involved.